So after one-step equations and two-step equations, we're going to look at three-step equations. Teaching this concept doesn't imply that I'm then going to show you four-step equations, five-step equations. Once you know how to combine like terms, use the properties of equality to move around variable terms and constants, you should be able to handle as complicated as they can get. So here we have variable terms and constants on both sides of the equation. Goal's still the same. We're trying to isolate the variable. Now, where do we start? With the two-step equations, whether it was constants that we need to move or variable terms that we need to move, we kind of knew what step to do. But here we could do either one. So just do that. Do whichever one makes sense to you. It doesn't matter. As long as you do them properly, it will come out to be the same thing. I personally like to deal with the subtractions, so like this -6 here. So I just don't like dealing with negatives, as plenty of people will agree. So to get rid of the 6, I'm going to add 6 to both sides. And then 5x plus 9 equals 2x. Cool. Now we have this two-step equation. This is why it's kind of called a three-step equation, because a constants step, then a variables step, or you do the variables first. It doesn't matter. Here I have all of the constants on one side, so I need to get the variables all on one side. And I know I just said that I don't want to deal with negatives as often as I can, but, sometimes you just can't avoid them. Here, I'm going to show you that it doesn't matter. I'm going to move the variable terms first. Yeah, this 2 is smaller than this 5, so I kind of want to move this 2 over to get to 3x plus 3 equals -6. Now let's move the constant over. X equals -3, which is exactly the same thing we had over here. So it doesn't matter. It's going to be the same x either way. Do whatever feels natural to you. Once you feel comfortable doing these, you can actually do both steps, both of these first steps at the same time. This is only for advanced wizards. Here's how you can kind of shortcut it. Don't really don't do this until you know what you're doing. Shortcuts only exist for people who understand the concept. So I'm going to move this 2 over here. Since this variable term isn't going to be on this side, I know that the variable term is going to be over here, which means the constant term needs to be over here. So this is going to be the variable side. So then I know that I need to get rid of this 3. And then just kind of work your way down by term. So 5x minus 2x is 3x. That cancels, equals, that cancels, and then -9. And then we're back to this one right here. I'm going to do it one more way just to show you how consistent these problems can be. I'm actually going to move the 5x over this time. So if this is going to be the variable side, because 5x minus 5x is 0x's, so there's no variables over here. So this is going to be the variable side, which means I'm going to add 6 over here. Okay, cancel, 9 equals -3x, cancel. It's supposed to be an x, which is that one over here now. Please do it the long way, like this. It's not that much longer, until you're really comfortable. I just can't stress that enough.